How's everybody doing today? Just doing my normal stuff. Well, not really normal. Most people don't get on a leg stretcher and swing around swords and nunchucks and stuff. But I do. 54 years old. I don't know if you guys heard that. My back is cracked. Most people don't think about that because they think, well, the scabbard's nice, you don't want to ruin it. But way back in the day, hundreds of years ago, yeah, they used their scabbards too. I mean, it's pretty hard. You whack somebody in the leg with that or something, yeah, you're gonna hurt them. And that's the reason why they also had the metal at the ends and stuff. It's because it's a dangerous weapon. And, oh, break the ribs, you know what I mean? Every aspect of a sword is a weapon. I'm getting old. Oh, freaking Frank. Okay, let me try some Joe staff. Now, the hardest part about this is I gotta hold it up high, and the reason why that's hard is because of the left arm problem that I have. Most people don't seem to understand. I'm missing the back half of my collarbone. That's the reason why I have trouble lifting up stuff high with the left hand. And also why I lost that ambidexterity that I used to have when I was younger. But I'm still working on it. Getting it back slowly by slowly. Some of it I won't get back because, well, I'm limited due to that shoulder injury. Okay, so I can't do worse stuff. Let's see, oh, my practice knives. Oh, see. myself in the leg. Good thing it wasn't a real knife. This is how you get good though, is you keep practicing every day. Some of your techniques will look stupid to most people. A lot of people will pick on you and say that you're punching and kicking at air. But what they don't seem to realize for me is sooner or later I'm going to have an opponent and I'm going to practice. As a matter of fact, tomorrow I'll be picking up my son. And we'll be practicing during the weekend. For the most part, he's going to want to try to rest because, you know, he works 40 hours a week plus sometimes. But he does train with me. And mostly his thing, though, is lightsabers. He does, you know, do some of the karate stuff and whatnot, but only what he wants to do. I prefer training him that way, because if you're not willing to do the things that I'm doing or do better than me, then you don't deserve it. You know what I mean? You should always have a work ethic in your mind of what you want and how to get there. And you shouldn't be lazy about it. For instance, let's see, today is the 5th. Woohoo! 12 more days and I will have quit smoking cigarettes for 1 full year. And that means that there's no sense in picking up any more cigarettes ever again. Unless I'm trying to kill somebody else. But yeah, set a goal. I'm not going to say that it was easy for me to quit smoking cigarettes. I'm 54 years old. I started smoking cigarettes when I was 7. Stealing cigarettes from my mom and dad. And back then they smoked Pall Mall filterless. Yeah. So they were very strong cigarettes and you could get tobacco in your mouth. And yeah. Then in my early teens, I was a Newport smoker because everybody smoked the Newports, menthols. And I was like 16 or 17. And I was on my way to school. I walked 3 miles to walk to school. And I was on my way to school, and I started coughing. It was a really cold morning, and I puked up some blood. And it was from fiberglass in the lungs and all that stuff from menthol cigarettes. Newports, to be specific. So then I switched to the Cowboy Killers, Marlboros. And I stayed with Marlboros until I got with my son's mother, and she smoked Marlboro 100s. So I switched to Marlboro 100s. And when we split up, that's when I went to rolling your own cigarettes with the machines. And you could buy filter tubes and all that stuff. And I did that for a long time. But yeah, I smoked for many years. And I tried to quit over the years, but you know, different stress. I had all kinds of excuses why I couldn't do it. Oh, I'm stressed out. Oh, you know, it's hard looking for work. It's hard for doing this. It's hard doing that. I need a stress cigarette. I need a stress cigarette. And yeah, I had all kinds of excuses. People pissing me off, everything else. That was my main excuse at the last apartment that I was at, was I couldn't sleep at night I kept on waking up in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, all the way up until 4 o'clock in the morning, then making racket, and I'd sit there and smoke cigarettes like a fiend at that hour. One, to keep myself from going upstairs and pounding the fucking hell out of them, or killing them. And two, because it gave me an excuse to smoke. Bottom line, stop making excuses. You want something? Work hard to get it. Your only limitations should be the financial status of the world and you in it. And even then, it's not a limitation with the right mental focus. It's called survival instinct. Now I gotta try to do this left-handed. Or some of it anyway. I gotta be careful. That's enough with the left hand. Especially in this position, it's hard because I don't want to cut my legs off, and I also, I'm stretching, so I'm feeling pain in this area, and I'm trying to focus on hanging onto a sword. It's difficult. All right. Oh, new tricks, I think I got harness screws back there. I don't remember if I grabbed any nunchucks. I don't see any back there. Practice every day, no matter what. Even if it's only 10 minutes. Always make it a point to practice at least 10 minutes. You get used to making a point to practice 10 minutes every day. Before you know it, you find you're working out for 20 minutes every day. And then a half an hour. Before you know it, you give it 45 minutes of your day. And then an hour. Not because you actually have more time, but because you actually want to train more. You feel good when you train. I should know. 54 years old, insulin-dependent diabetic. Okay, now I gotta do some hip rolls and oh shit, 14 minutes again. Have a nice day, everybody.